Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my beloved people, depending on where you're watching from in the world. My name is FifiRich. I'm a makeup artist and an inspirator, and I'm also a personal development coach. I'm so excited to be bringing this element up, and you guys can get with me. I'll put the link to my website in this post to get with me to book directly for a coaching session or to purchase my inspirational messages. You know something? When I speak as an inspirator, it's things that have changed my life. It's things that have worked for me, and I know they're gonna work for you, and they've been working for other people as well. We've got testimonials of, oh, this really changed my life. It's changed the dynamic of how I look at life, how I look at myself, how I see things. So get with us on such a platform and let me know what else you need. Thank you so much. So without wasting much time, guys, today I'm just here to talk about the greatest way to solution, or the quickest and most effective way to getting your solution. If you're looking for a solution and you want to get it quicker, listen to what I'm going to say. It's very important. It's very important. This is what somehow sometimes just separates us as people, the people that are getting and realizing solution and making changes in their lives, and the people that will have issues but they can't get solutions. They can't get to the point where they effect change in their life. So stay with me. The greatest way to a solution, number one, is in realization. It's very important. Watcher, hi watcher, please let me know who you are so that I can just acknowledge and appreciate you. I can't see who you are. And also share so that somebody can get this nugget of love today. So realization. You want change, you want a solution, and quicker. Number one, you need to make a realization. What is realization? It's a very, very, very powerful tool on your journey to change, because to realize means to get to a point where you see, where you notice, where you discern that there's a problem, you discern an issue, a situation. Oh no, something's not right, something's not okay, something's not okay, something's not okay, something's not okay. That is realization, and it's very, very powerful to make. But it seems like a lot of people struggle with this ability to make a realization, and I don't know why. But I want to suspect and share with you that one of the reasons why a lot of us are too busy to make certain important realizations in our lives concerning the areas where we need to make changes, the areas where we need to improve, the areas where we need to work on ourselves, the areas where we need to eliminate some things, be it people, be it bad habits, be it work on our spirituality and things like that, is because we are too busy. We're too busy chasing the wrong things. We're too busy pursuing things that are not beneficial for us, for our personal growth, for our personal development, for our lives. We're too busy to just get with ourselves. Sometimes we're even afraid. Sometimes we're even afraid of our own skeletons. We are afraid to sometimes just sit with ourselves and have a meeting with ourselves. But I want to encourage you today that it's very important that once in a while you sit alone. There's nobody there. There's no phone, there's no ringtone, there's no, nobody's disturbing you, no music, no radio. If you love the radio, sometimes you gotta just, shut it for a bit. No social media notifications, where you just sit alone and you now say, okay, I wanna just get with myself. You can do this laying down on your bed, face up, and just relax and get with yourself. Have a meeting with yourself. Begin to introspect. Look at your life. Begin to look at your life for what it is. Where are you today? Is this where you want to be? Are you happy? Are you not happy? Is there something that could be done? Are you longing for something? Yes. And then as you look into your life, as you take stock of yourself and where you are as opposed to where you would want to be, you start to realize some things. So the whole thing, be true to yourself. Don't be afraid of yourself. Sometimes we are afraid of ourselves because we've got unfinished business with ourselves. We know that the moment I start sitting down with myself to get into a serious meeting, have a serious one-on-one with myself, I'm going to notice things. I'm going to go back to things, to places that I don't want to go to. I'm going to have to open files that I don't want to go to. I'd rather leave closed, that kind of a thing. But to tell the truth, every problem, so long as it's unattended, is going to remain. The fact that we ignore things doesn't make them to go away automatically. Problems don't dissolve by themselves. Problems don't go away on their own. Watcher. Okay, so sometimes you have to get with yourself because you need to pass that step of realization. So you need to make a realization. So please change your focus sometimes. Change your focus and give yourself time. I would encourage you every now and then, give yourself time for yourself. Learn to meditate, learn to introspect, learn to look at things Objectively, it's you, it's your issues. But look at them as though you're somebody else. Look at them from a distance, just kind of separating yourself, from your issues. They say, okay, let me look at them nicely, not through the lens of the me being the beholder of the problems. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the first step to getting to solution quickly in your life. This is what I'd recommend. Don't be too busy for yourself, for your life. You only have one life, and you need to make it count. You need to make the best of it. If you were to die today, right now, if you were to breathe your last in 30 seconds, can you honestly tell me that you've lived a fulfilling life to yourself? That everything you would have wanted, you've made it, you've achieved it? Or if you were to be honest with me, would you say, hey, nah, I still need to develop, I still need to grow, I still have areas to work on? If you are in the nah, I still need to develop category, then this is for you. And you can get with me for a personal development coaching session. And I'll do personal development coaching because if you guys know me, I'm a mentor for women and girls. And I pride myself in helping people to develop. I pride myself in growing together with other people. Because as I help somebody, I'm also growing myself. And I've got almost 10 years experience in community service. So when we talk of the issues of life, matters of the heart, I think I've seen them all, even in my own personal life. So I know. And when we get to coaching, I speak even from my own experiences. And that's what really, really, really touches people. Because what has not touched me, any solution that has not touched me is not going to touch the next person. No. So you can get with me for that. Just feel free to DM me or look somewhere around my post. You're gonna find my coaching flyer, and you can talk to me from there. All right. And so we're talking about the quickest way to getting to a solution and getting unstuck. Another thing, after realization, I realize I have a problem, shucks, right? We get to acknowledging. You've got to acknowledge that this is a thing and it exists and it is what it is. Doesn't matter you caused it. It doesn't matter somebody else caused it. It doesn't matter how it came about. But the fact of the matter is, we cannot change what we can't acknowledge. So you also have to say, yes, it is of a truth an issue. It is of a truth a problem. And I've got to deal with this thing. I can't ignore it. All right? And so when you acknowledge, it's good because you can also get with somebody like God to pray and say, Lord, really there's a problem. I'm looking at my life and I'm not happy. See, this is what's going on. 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 And I can't go on like this. Fill in the blanks for your own life. You know what's going on. You know the things that are bothering you so much as long as you realize them. But when you get to acknowledge, it means that you're saying, yes, I do appreciate and I accept that indeed there's a problem. Avoid denial. Don't be in denial. Denial has never helped anybody. Everybody that I've seen in my life who had denial about any issue of their life, they were never able to get to a breakthrough, to get to a solution. They were never even to get help from people. Because you know something, sometimes you may be so fortunate to have God send somebody your way that's going to be a solution to you, and you can resist them. You can fight your solution. You can fight your answer. The person that's bringing you to your breakthrough, the person that leads you to your solution, you can be the one to resist them and to fight them because of denial. So denial is dangerous. Please note that. Denial is very dangerous. So you want to acknowledge that indeed I've got a problem. This is an issue and it's real and I need to do something about it. Because if I don't, it's not going to change, right? And a lot of people are in denial. People can grow so old living in denial. Some people shift blame. Always because of this, because of my mother and father, because of the woman that divorced me, the man that divorced me, because of my children, I never did this, I never did that. No. How long are you going to blame people? How about taking responsibility for your own life, for yourself? I say, yeah, there's a problem. Because when you know that and you acknowledge, when you realize there's a problem and you actually accept that, okay, there's a problem, you are now better able to say, what do I do about it? Which brings us to the next step, which is you find somebody that has the capacity to help you. You know something? Watching a lot of our problems that we find ourselves in, we're not the ones to take ourselves out. It takes a special circumstance or situation for you to be able to deliver yourself from your problem. But oftentimes, in many a times, when you are in a problem, when you've fallen into a pit, somebody who's outside the pit is the one that's better able to take you out. You know, somebody that's not in your problem, in your situation, is the one that's most likely to help you. So this could be your, spiritual leader, your pastor, your man of God, your therapist, your counselor, depending on who you have to see at that particular point in time, depending on who you have to go to for help, for solution, for counsel, for advice. The Bible says, in the multitude of counselors, in the multitude of counselors, the solution. In the multitude of counselors, there's also life is being spared. Yes, life is being spared. There's advancement. We advance, we accelerate, we move from here to here. When we have people that can counsel us, people that can talk to us, people that can advise us, that's what happens. And that's just how it is. So, number 1, realization. Number 2, acknowledge that the problem is there. And number 3, identify who can help. Yes, and not the first person. Be God. Talk to him. Get with him. Don't fear him. You see, I've learned over time that God does not expect anybody to be perfect. We just need to be sincere. We just need to be sincere to say, Lord, you know something? I've got a problem. Lord, if this weakness can just get out of the way, help me. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I've got the issues in my life that I am dealing with myself every time. And as much as I love to help people, I've got my own. I can't ignore them. And we talk about these things also, even in coaching sessions. So you get with me, because I teach also from my own experiences to say, no, I can really relate, because 1, 2, 3, I saw this, and I know that when you can also relate to what I've been through, now it helps you to trust, and it helps you to believe that indeed that you can arrive at the desired destination. All right. So I think that's it. I think that's it from me today. I don't want to be long. I just want to be able to come and chop. All right. So thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is FifiRich, and if you're here for the first time, just type #replay so that I know you're watching the video again after I'm off air. And you're welcome to my program. You're welcome to my platform. I'm a makeup artist for beginners and women on a budget, and I'm also an inspirator. I've got impactful programs online, mostly on my YouTube channel, and something, I am a mentor for women and girls, and I take delight also in doing personal development, life coaching. So that's what I am, and you should get with me and get with my website. Find the link in this very post or in my Makeup with FifiRich Facebook page. The website is right there in the page. You can click on it to book for a one-on-one coaching session, or to purchase my inspirational messages that are going to help, that are going to transform your life, because I know because they've transformed mine and the lives of others. So thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and take good care of yourselves. Good night.